cheapest DACs you can buy at the moment in the Chord Hugo TT2. I'm also using it with a Chord Hugo M scaler. Now this is a preamplifier and digital to analog converter, but you can also use it as a headphone DAC and a headphone amp with two 1/4-inch sockets at the front and a 3.5mm jack as well. This Hugo can handle all the usual high-res CD formats up to 768 kHz as well as DSD. You can either use the Hugo TT2 in DAC mode, which means you're sending an analog signal out to your preamplifier or integrated, or you use it as a preamplifier to your power amplifiers. With any type of Chord DAC, one thing that does take a little bit of getting used to is the sample rate being shown by different colours within the main window. You are forever looking at the manual to see what quality of music you're getting, but actually after a while it's not a problem, because having different lights coming from the unit shining through this main window is actually quite pleasing. When listening in a dark room, you get this kind of sci-fi like halo effect that shines onto your wall. So you've got a USB-B from your server or computer that you can hook up. You've got two Toslink digital inputs, two B and C digital inputs, which you can also use in dual data mode with the M scaler and the Chord Blue Mark II CD transport. And then you've got an RCA pair and XLR pair out to your preamplifier or integrated. And then you've got these two, which are digital outputs for future proofing, and obviously your power supply connection here. One of the things that's so pleasing about this converter is how amazingly detailed and non-smearing and incisive it is. It's typical of Chord DACs, and the reason why it's so good is it just allows you to see through the music and appreciate everything in the music, and that's really what you want to achieve with a good hi-fi. Sure, it can handle DSD, it's an FPGA DAC, but don't look at these things, just look at the converter and look at how it sounds, because that's what you're buying in this product. Also bear in mind that most of the time the format is incidental to the quality of the DAC. It's actually pretty refined as well and has a very big soundstage, which isn't something that you'd think of with a Chord converter. But changing from my Qtis DAC to this Hugo TT2, you notice a much wider soundstage, and the depth of bass and realism of bass comes on leaps and bounds from the Qtis. It also comes across as a much better detail excavator to the Qtis. Another thing you notice is how clean the mid-range is in this DAC, and the fact that with its detail and its naturalness and how neutral it is, it's going to fit into lots and lots of systems. It's not going to be overly analytical, it's not going to be overly sharp. You put it into a good system that's already balanced and you're going to get a very, very positive sound, and boy do you get lots of detail with this DAC. With its accurate bass, its detail, its wide soundstage, it's a very true audiophile type DAC. So in summary, it has a neutral detail, incisive sound with a wide soundstage and an accurate low bass. Also the mid-range is very, very clean. Now I'm actually using the Hugo TT2 with the Chord Hugo M scaler, as I said, and it does increase performance a bit. Don't expect every pound you spend on the M scaler to be as good of value as that which you're spending on the Hugo TT2. The M scaler can be seen more as a kind of finishing off unit for the TT2 to really get the best of sound quality, and it will improve the sound stage, it will improve detail, and it will give just a more rounded sound. It actually has a very advanced digital filter. When I reviewed the Qtis DAC, I thought that the M scaler increased performance by around 30 to 40%. That's perhaps being a little bit over generous, but I would say you're in that kind of ballpark, 20 to 30%. And one of the things that Chord say that the M scaler does is improve transients, which is the way music starts and stops and the decay of notes, and that comes across too when you listen to it with the Hugo TT2, that it's in that area that it's improved.